Hi friends, myself Nitisha. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are discussing RCC part 2. Yesterday we learnt what materials are used, what is the mixture of RCC and which type of materials are used. Today we have to learn how to mix the proportions. What is the mix that we have to learn. Generally, concrete is strong in compression, weak in tension. How much that means? Tension is equals to 10% of compression. Only 10% tension will carry the concrete. So that we are increasing the tension, we are providing the reinforcement in the structure. Suppose we assume this is a rectangular cross section, this is a neutral axis, upper zone is called as compression, lower zone is called as a tension. For improving the tension force, we have to reinforce the tension zone. Which material we are using as a reinforcement? We are using as a steel. We are using as a steel as reinforcement. Why we are using steel? We have to use some other materials. What is the specific reason to use the steel? That means the thermal coefficient of steel and concrete is same, that is 12 into 10 to the power of 5 per degree centigrade. So that in the expansion time, the steel and concrete both are expand will same. Why? Because their thermal coefficient are same. So that we are using as a reinforcement as steel. Concrete is a brittle material, whereas steel is a ductile material. Now we have to know the densities. What is the density of steel? Steel density is 7850 kg per meter cube. The steel density this is. What is the PCC density? 24 kilonewton per meter cube. What is the density of RCC? RCC means including reinforcement. What is the density is 25 kilonewton per meter cube. That means per unit weight, 25 kilonewton per meter cube is the unit weight of RCC. Cement density is 1440 kg per meter cube. This is the density of cement. Cement, steel and PCC and RCC and cement density. These are very important while calculation part. Now we will know about the RCC mix. RCC mix is designed by two methods. One is nominal mix, another one is design mix. Mix we are denoted by M. Suppose if we noted as a M10, here M is the mix, M for mix. Here 10 is the characteristics comprehensive strength of the cube tested at the 28 days, that is the 10. We have mixed proportions, number of mixed proportions, that is M5, M7.5, M10, M15, M20, M25, like M30, M35 up to M50 and M60 and greater than. These are the mixing grades. M for mix, 5 for characteristics comprehensive strength at 28 days. These are the for proportions. For this mix we have to know the proportions given by the IS standard books. Proportions. For M5 the proportion is 1:5. 5:10. For M 7.5 the proportion is 1:4.8. For M10 the proportion is 1:3:6. For M15 the proportion is 1:2:4. For M20 proportion is 1:1.5:3. For M25 proportion is 1:1:2. For M30 to M40, from M30, M35, M50, M60, these mixed proportions, we have to design the proportions because these are the high strength mixes, so that we have to design the proportions for these mixes. In this, what is 1, what is 5, what is 10 means 1% of cement. Here 1 means 1% of cement. In that 5 means 5% of fine aggregate. Here 10 means 10% of coarse aggregate. For example, if one bag of cement is used, one bag is 50 kgs of cement bag. One cement bag is 50 kgs. This is the constant. One cement bag is 50 kgs. If cement 1% is used, in that 5% of fine aggregate is used and 10% coarse aggregate is used. These are the proportions. For example, 1:2:4. In that 1% cement used, 2% fine aggregate used, 4% coarse aggregate is used. By using these proportions, by using this mix, we will mix the RCC. By using the water cement ratio ranges from 0.45 to 0.55. By using these proportions, the quantity of water required in the design mix is used by using this. And M5 and M7.5 mixes are the lean concrete. It is used to leveling the surface. That means when the ground is having undulations, in that area we are using lean concrete and making the level surfaces. Whereas M10 to M20 concrete is the ordinary concrete. It is used for general constructions like buildings, etc. Whereas M25 to M35 is the standard concrete. That means these are used for the massive constructions. This type of concrete is used in massive constructions. Whereas M35 to M40 to M60 is used as high strength concrete. That means when we are required a high strength, in that area we are using these grades of concrete and making the structure load bearing structure. Using this mix, concrete is mixed. Okay, how it is tested? By using the cubes. While concreting itself, cubes are taken from that concrete mix, and at the 7 days and 28 days of curing, these are tested under UTM machine. How many cubes are taken? For which quantity of concrete we will know. That means, for example, the Q means quantity. These are set sample. How many samples have to taken are set. 1 to 5 meter cube of concrete, we need to take the one set. 6 to 15 meter cube of concrete, we need to take the two sets. For 30 to from 16 to 30, we need to take the 3 sets. From 31 to 50 meter cube, we need to take the 4 sets. In this, one set equal to 6 samples. 1, 2, 3, 6 samples. One set is 6 samples. Here 2 set. Here one set means each set equal to, we have to take the 6 cubes. Because at 7 days we will test 3 cubes. Remaining 3 cubes we will test at 28 days. After concreting, hardening of the concrete, these cubes we are curing continuously up to 28 days. At 7 days we will test these 3 cubes. After 28 days we will test these cubes under UTM machine. by applying the compression load at which the cube breaks, that is the maximum load of that cube, that is called as a compression load, that is denoted as FCK. Here two sets means we have to take the 12 cubes. That like if we are laying more than 50 meter cube concrete, for example we are laying a 150 meter cube concrete, we are using as how many 50s are there? 3 50s are there. First 50 we have to take the 4 sets, second 50 we have to take 1 set, we have to take 1 set, 4 5 6, totally 6 sets of cubes we need to take for 150 meter cube of concrete. We have to test these 6 tests at 7 days and at 28 days. Now what is the flexural strength? What is the flexural strength? Equal to 0.7 under root of FCK. FCK is the, we already know FCK is the characteristics compressive strength of the load. After knowing the load, we have to implement that. We know the flexural strength of that concrete. Now we have to know the properties of concrete. What are the properties of concrete? We have generally know properties of concrete. What are the properties of concrete? First one is shrinkage. Shrinkage means reducing the volume of the concrete due to the loss of moisture. In the fresh concrete, that includes the moisture. After hardening of the concrete, that means heat of hydration process started, the volume of the concrete reduces due to the loss of moisture. Because why we lost the moisture means due to the evaporations we lost the moisture, that is called a shrinkage. This is the main factor which affects the concrete. What is the shrinkage strain? Shrinkage strain value is 0.003. This is the most important factor we will ask in the entrance exams. Second point will affect the concrete is creep. Creep is the slower deformation of the structure under constant load over a period of time. That means this is a rectangle beam, we have to assume like that. Here is the reinforcement. After constant load, what is the constant load means? Dead load. That means this is constant load, does not move anywhere. Due to the dead load, the structure will deform like that. Will deform over a period of time, not exactly, no, this is 1 year, 2 years, over a period of time. Due to the dead load, the structure will deform. That is called as a creep. Creep is denoted as theta. Here we have number of loads, that is dead load, live load, snow load, and finally earthquake load. We all are know IS code. IS code means Indian Standard Code Book. These are the books we are used while calculation. Dead load, live load and snow load is given in IS 875 code book in part 1, part 2, part 3. In this IS code book, part 1, part 2, part 3 are detailedly about these loads. Earthquake load is given. Here we have creep. How will affect the creep on the concrete means? Creep is depends on the Young's modulus. Young's modulus is equal to, for short term Young's modulus is calculated by 5000 under root of FCK Newton per mm square. FCK is a characteristic compressive strength, we already know. Whereas in the long term Young's modulus is equal to EC by 1 plus theta. Here theta is the creep. How much value we take in theta creep is, where creep theta is 2.2 per 7 days we have to take. Creep is 1.6 per 28 days. We take 1.1 per 1 year or more than 1 year. These readings are kept constant while calculating this value. these creep values are you by using these creep values we have to calculate these, so that we know the value, and depending upon these terms we have to design the structure. Now properties of concrete is completed, and we have to know the sum about steel. Yesterday we discussed the grades of the steel and types of the steel. Mild steel is Fe 250, HYSD bars are Fe 415, TMT అంటే thermomechanically treated steel bars are Fe 500. In these three types, which type of steel more is using? Why? Because mild steel means in that carbon content is less. Carbon content is less means strength is also less. If strength decreases, what will increase? Ductility will increase in mild steel. Whereas in the case of Fe415 steel, that is HYSD, is carbon increases, so the strength of the structure is also increases, then ductility decreases. If ductility decreases, then what will happen? Structure will collapse suddenly without any notice. So that this is also nowadays most commonly not used. Whereas in case of TMT, thermomechanically treated bars, in that steel bar is like that. We have to design these bar for strength and ductility both, so that in the inner surface we are less carbon is provided. Less carbon is provided in inner face. At the outer face of the steel dia we are providing more carbon, so that the bar will have a bearing capacity, so that the structure increases and ductility also increases. Now the structure is safe, so that nowadays we are mostly using the Fe 500 steel. Now we know the properties of steel, properties of concrete, and strength formula. Next class we will move to the designing part, how to design the structure by using the limit state method. We will discuss in next class. Okay friends, bye.